Hi everyone, Jess here with Harmon Farms Free Range Plants. I wanted to talk to you guys and share a little bit of a high level overview if you're going to be digging up your dahlia tubers and wintering them over. Here in Indiana, where I'm at, we're sitting in a zone 5B and it's October 31st, the weather's getting colder, and there's still a lot of green left on my dahlia tubers, so I'm not digging them out today. I will share a video when we do dig them out, giving you a little bit more details and walking you more through the process. But what you're going to want to do when you dig up your dahlia tubers is you're going to want to make sure that you do a wider space when you're digging, because if you dig in narrow, you're probably going to nick some of those dahlia tubers or chop right through one of them. So you're going to want to make sure that once you dig them out of the ground, you hose them off. So blast them with some water, get all that dirt out of there. And then the next part is optional. It's something I'm definitely gonna do, but you want to maybe dip them in some type of solution that helps prevent any mold or anything growing on the tubers while you winter them over. So I might do a solution that is going to be like a water and bleach solution. I'm not 100% sure what that looks like yet, but I will share that in that next video. But you'll dip the tubers in there if you choose to do so. And then you're gonna set them aside in a dark area and in a cool area. And you're gonna let those tubers all dry out. So once they're all dried out, maybe like a couple days, you can check on them periodically, just make sure everything looks right, that there's no mold growing on them or anything. And once they look good and dry, you're gonna wanna store them. And then you'll store them in like a crate. I'm thinking something with some holes in it, just to make sure there's some type of airflow going through it. But you'll put the tubers into your storage container, and you'll wanna make sure that when you put those tubers in there, that they're separated, that they're not all touching each other or anything. I think I'm gonna use some burlap. I've seen a couple other YouTubers use burlap to store their dahlia tubers. So I'm going to try to weave the tubers within some burlap. And then you're gonna wanna store them into a dark, cool area that's around 39 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit, because that's kind of the prime, really good temperature to winter them over. So you'll store them, and then next spring you should be able to get them out and plant them and have some free dahlias that you wintered over. One thing I do want to point out too is that when you are storing them, wintering them over, you might want to get a schedule, a reminder, or something, some kind of alarm, maybe even tell your Alexa, right, to remind you every 2 weeks to check up on those dahlia tubers and make sure that there's no mold growing on them. Any of them that have something funky growing on them, I would just take them out so that none of that spreads, basically. Okay, so I did want to show you guys our dahlias and just show you how much green's on them and kind of why we're not digging them out today. So we are going to take the golf cart over there. There's a lot of wind, of course, but look at how much green is left on there, and of course all those thistles. It's like one thing we can't get rid of over here, but there's still a lot of green. I want to make sure once we get that first frost in that we take those dahlias out. And oh my goodness, look at how beautiful that one is. I got our dahlias, I got a mixed variety of dahlias from Breck's. And I think I'm going to be ordering a couple more, like the cafe variety, just because I want kind of a softer palette to work with. And then look at this. The color is just beautiful. We also had some neat ones. Oh, right there. That's amazing. Okay, so I want to check up on seeing how the soil is in the raised beds that we put the plastic over, just to see if we're closer to getting that soil drier. It has rained and it's been a crazy year as we transition into fall. It just feels like it's just raining every other day. But let's take a look to see. So it is drying up, but it's still wet, and it is just so warm in there. Doesn't that look cozy? It looks so cozy. Oh, say hello to the kale. It's been demolished by bugs, but you know, we're still picking from it, washing it really good, and then just chopping it up and enjoying it in falafels and some of our salads. I just wanted to show you guys something I was so impressed with this year is our broom corn. Just look at that. Aren't those gorgeous? That's what I've got so far for you. I hope this was helpful. Again, we are going to share a more detailed video and walk you through the process of us doing it and us storing it. And, you know, have a great day. Happy holidays to everyone. And keep an eye out for some more videos too. Bye.